Hey guys, welcome back. So here in this session, we'll start a very important topic of account receivable that is called dunning. So what is the use of dunning, guys? It's pretty simple. Okay. So dunning is going to be used to send a reminder later to the to the customer. Okay. Now, if you have a look here, the definitions and all, it's a process which is used to send reminder to the customer. Right. Now, I'll tell you guys. See, if you talk about a particular company, right? They're having multiple customers, multiple vendors. If you talk about the customers and vendors, right? So right now here in account receivable, we'll talk about the customers. So every customers, whatever the customers are there, every customers are not going to make payment on, a particular due dates and all. Right? There are some might be 5% customers, 4% customers who makes some delay also. This delay could be due to any reason. Okay. So in that case, what happened, guys? Earlier, like if you talk about in way back, some 40 years back, 50 years back, in those days also people used to send the reminder letter, but in those days, like they used to type the letter and that was supposed to be sent to the customers and all, right? Nowadays, we are using ERP, we are using softwares. So with the help of software itself, with the help of ERP itself, this reminder letters are getting generated. Okay. So here certain challenges will be there. Okay. What challenges, guys? So let's suppose we are having multiple, like, right? So here, what is happening, guys? First of all, multiple customers will be there, right? Again, in a particular, for a particular customers also, like multiple invoices are getting posted, right? So out of every invoices, okay, out of like whatever these invoices are there, some of the item will be due, okay, then some of the item will be not due, due, overdue, right? Okay. So here now, so first of all, whatever the overdue items are there, those line items only will be selected by system, right? And that too overdue. If the, like, let's suppose this is overdue, this is overdue, right? So now what is happening, guys? These are the four line items are, like, we have to send a reminder later for those four invoices only, not for every invoices, right? So that's supposed to be find out, guys. Manually, if somebody is going to find out, it is going to take too much time, right? Now the second thing is, like, let's suppose due, okay, 0, not due, -50, due 0, overdue, okay, not due, overdue. So we can say like 25 days and 8 days. So what is this, guys? This is called due. Means what, guys? The invoices due means today itself it become due, right? So if it become due today itself, it doesn't mean that we are going to receive payment today itself, isn't it? We'll have to give some time to the customers, right? So how much time, how many days we are going to give? Let's suppose 7 days or 5 days. 5 days we are going to give as a grace period, right? Then here, okay, now tell me, guys, so how many invoices are supposed to be selected by system for the sending reminder to the customer? In this case, the invoice number is Now tell me how many invoices are going to be selected for reminder letter. Which invoice number? Any answer? If we your margin day. So Hardik is saying that 4589. Okay. No, I said one more thing, guys. Okay. So I said like we are going to provide even grace period also. 5 days grace period, right? So if 5 days grace period is there, then this line item is not going to be included. Why? Because it become overdue by a margin of 3 days only, right? So what we have to do, guys, we have to wait till 5 days at least. Even if the line item become overdue by margin of 5 days also, it's okay. We have to wait. If it is going to cross that deadline, then only we have to send a reminder letter to the customer. So even these things also supposed to be considered, right? Which invoices are going to be selected by system, isn't it? Which invoices are going to be selected by system. So let's suppose the invoice which like become overdue or due by a margin of 5 days, 7 days, 8 days, those only is
Sir, in this case, invoice number 8 and 9 will be selected by system, I think.
invoice number 8 and 9.
8 and 9.
Okay. Even invoice number 4 also will be selected by system.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. So now here, okay. So, okay, this is the normal scenario, right? Now, the next thing is, so for this, what is happening, guys? We are going to define in the sense like we have to do a configuration. Which configuration, guys? That is related to dunning. Okay, we have to configure the dunning program. Now, okay, so the next thing is, okay, why this dunning configuration is required, guys? Because once we configure, then first of all, what is happening, guys? System is going to identify the item which is due, overdue, not due. That is going to be recognized by dunning program, right? Second thing is, if I say like which invoices are eligible, right? So if the grace date is like 5 days, some organization says we are going to give 8 days, we are going to give 7 days, right? So that is why a configuration is there, right? As per the requirement, we can configure, isn't it? If it is fixed that everybody are agreed that okay, 5 days is the fixed grace period for every organization in the world, then uh, a fixed program can be delivered by SAP, right? But here people will be giving different grace days. That is the one thing, right? Second thing is how many reminders are going to be sent to the customer, right? Let's suppose I said this is eligible for sending reminder, this line item and this line item. Okay, but the question is again, so we are going to send a reminder letter. Okay, so first of all, a reminder letter we have sent today. On which date, guys? Today. Today, whatever the date is there. I think it is 28, right? Okay. Now, So we have sent a reminder letter to this particular date. Okay. Now, again, the next question is that how many like reminder letters supposed to be sent to a particular customer, right? There should be some limits, whether it is 4 reminder, maximum in the sense like 4 reminder, 2 reminder, 3 reminder, right? 1 reminder, right? So how many reminder can be sent to the customer? So that is like, let's suppose 3 reminders, right? Or 2 reminders only, or 4 reminders only, right? So this is some kind of what to say limitations must be there, that because if you send even like if somebody is, somebody wish to pay the amount and all, then what will happen, guys? Of course, they are going to respond in the first reminder itself, or max to max in second reminder they are going to respond, right? Okay. If not, then of course it is supposed to be for like that line item is in the sense like it is forwarded to the recovery team and all, whatever they are going to do, or is like it is going to be converted into bad debt, right? And then whatever this legal team is there, they will take the legal actions and all if possible. That is a different thing. Now, so how many reminders are supposed to be sent? That is also different requirements. Somebody will say that we can send more, around 4 reminder. Some organization says that 3 reminders. Some organization say that only 2 reminder we are going to send, right? So that is also going to be specified, right? So that is going to be specified where we are having options called dunning level. So there we are going to specify, right? Then we have another conditions like, okay, 1 reminder we have sent today, right? Now what about the next reminder? There must be certain gap between first reminder and second reminder. If you run a dunning program today, we have sent 1 reminder for these 3 customers. If you are going to run a dunning program tomorrow, and once again system is going to generate reminder for these line item, then logically it is not, good, guys. Why? Because today itself we have sent a reminder, and tomorrow again, if second reminder is going to be sent, then we must be having like certain interval, okay, that by a margin of 10 days, like first reminder and second reminder. So what should be the gap between first reminder and second reminder? 10 days, 15 days, 8 days. That also must be there. So likewise, these are the details which is going to be different like organizations will give you different conditions, right? See, I'll tell you guys, here we have to do multiple configurations are going to be done, right? Why we have to configure the things? Configuration is required. Why? Because organizations to organizations, different conditions, they are going to different requirement, they are going to requirement in the sense like I said, to send a reminder to the customer, right? So at least like how many reminder we are supposed to send? That is the first question. Different organizations can give you different requirement like 3 to 4, right? Okay. Now the next one is what should be the interval, right? And apart from this, few more things are there that you guys will come to know here once I start to answer my questions. So these all things we can configure. How to configure this learning program, that I'll let you know. So where is the configuration, guys? Server number 2, I think. Is happening. There is a question. What are the cha- what are the challenges? Challenge in the sense like I couldn't understand. In terms of dunning configurations, you're talking about, right?
Yes, sir. You said na, that while doing the Dunning configuration, we face few of the challenges.
No, no, no.
So,
I didn't
what
say. I
were
didn't
the?
say challenges. I didn't say. The
Okay,
thing is, like I said, I didn't say challenges. Challenges. Nothing is there as per the requirement. We have to configure the dunning. What is it? Dunning program and all.
okay,
So what I said, that why SAP is not giving a fixed configurations and also fixed configurations because organizations to organizations requirement will be different, right? That is why we don't have any fixed program or anything. That I said.
oh, okay, sir.
Okay, so now if you have a look, guys, Dunning. So FBMP is the transaction code. Very famous transaction code, guys. Now here, click on new procedure. Dunning procedure give TM33. Okay. So Dunning interval in days. What is the use of this, guys? Let's suppose I have given 10. What is the use of Dunning interval in days? Anyone? Have any idea?
Uh, After 10 days, again, a reminder we will send to them.
Yes. Dunning level. What is the logic behind Dunning level, guys? Anyone is having any idea?
Sir,
Sir,
that's
is
I
where
think how many times we are going to send these reminders.
Uh, so let's suppose I'm going to
Is
give
that right?
3. Yeah, correct.
So,
Just
so
3.
3 times we are going to send these reminders
Yeah,
for a total of 3 times.
3 times. So how many maximum reminder can be sent, guys?
That's a 9, sir. I think 9. 9 total
It's,
reminders we can send.
yeah, it's pretty simple because look at here, the space is like 1 digit length only, right? So 1 digit means what is the highest number of 1 digit? That is 9 only, right? Then other things are okay. This days in area that is also going to be explained in upcoming session because once the letter is generated, then I'll explain. Line item grace period and all. Okay, leave it. Right now, you just do one thing. You apply a check mark here, standard transactions. So whatever the standard transactions are there, that is going to be. And public holiday calendar. Okay, so public holiday calendar, I'm going to give standard 01. So what is the use of this public holiday calendar, guys? Public holiday calendar means again, if let's suppose we are giving grace period, right? So in grace period, what is happening, guys? Let's suppose 5 days we have given, but out of which 2 days or 3 days public holiday was there, right? So whether that is going to be included or excluded. If it is included, then here a holiday calendar is going to be assigned. This is going to be defined by HR people. Okay, they will give this two digit code, and that is going to be assigned here. Okay, so as per calendar system automatically is going to minus those 2 days holiday, and then again instead of 5 days now it is going to be 7 days, right? Okay, now okay, if you want to specify the grace period also can be specified here. Grace period can be specified here. If you press enter, okay. So here reference dunning procedure for text. What is this reference dunning procedure for text, guys? Reference dunning procedure for text means, see, generally we don't use this, but still, let's suppose for Tata Steel, we have already defined a dunning procedure, right? We have already defined a dunning procedure for Tata Steel. Letter and everything is developed for dunning, Tata Steel and all, right? If the same, let's suppose, see, after running this dunning program, once we run this dunning program, then what will happen, guys? What is the outcome? So the outcome is a reminder letter is going to be generated by system automatically, The letter is going to be generated, and even letter is going to be printed also. If you want to convert into hard copy, you can take the printout that is going to be sent through courier, and apart from this, even you can generate a soft copy also. We can convert those into PDF, and that is going to be, let's suppose, sent to the customers. Okay, so all the options are there. How the letters are going to be printed, guys? The letters are going to be printed based on Dunning form. Okay, Dunning form. What is this Dunning form, guys? Dunning form is that is going to be developed by your technical consultant. I mean to say, a BAP consultant. It is going to be developed by a BAP consultant. Okay. Now, while defining the Dunning form, also lots of things are during development. What is happening, guys? They are going to see. I'll tell you. When we talk about a letter, right? A letter means like, what are we going to write? Let's suppose we write here. First thing is like, dear customer, right? This is to inform you or notify you that the invoice number so and so, right? So here, this is to, or this reminder letter is to, in order to inform you that this is to inform you whatever it is, inform you that your, or like that below invoices are like whatever the contents are there. So let's suppose below invoices are here. I'll just are overdue. Okay. So now here what is happening, guys? So there'll be an informations like, let's suppose, invoice number, right? Then amount, right? And other details also will be there. So now what is happening, guys? Look at here. Okay. So these are the fixed contents, right? And here, apart from this, here also, let's suppose after this, okay, these all are the fixed contents. Okay. Here will be like yours sincerely, a digital signature will be there, right? And then here, certain. Here, what is happening, guys? Certain. Details, right? And apart from this, I'll tell you. Okay.